Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a great and amazing Friday. I know I'm having a great day. I'm having a good time. Just sitting here hanging out in the office. Had a buddy come by and hang out for a little while. Um, Having a great night. Looking forward to having some fun. Pulling some cards, getting silly, being goofy. Get that muted. Copy this link around. Yay. Get this going. Share out there that I'm live. Let people know what I'm doing. All right, guys. I'm just sharing stuff around. Hey, what's going on, Shane? How you doing? How you doing tonight? Oh, just getting stuff shared around. Let's see. Where else do I want to post this? Just tried to do a stream, but no one showed up for me. You're still new to Facebook? Hey, I tell you what, when I started off streaming, I streamed to empty rooms for a while, and all I did was I would just get on there and I would talk like I was talking to a room full of people. And like I would get on there like I was just, giving a speech, giving a, talking. Like I started off playing video games, so I'd just talk about the game and stuff when I was playing and hanging out. But like when I started off, for a long time, I would just talk to an empty room, and then time it built. Got some Palo Santo going. Yeah, like I need to get the lighting fixed in here. This lighting is shit. My camera's good, my lighting's crap. Looking like a Cheech and Chong movie in here with this Palo Santo. Hey man, Dave's not here. Set that off to the side and just let it go for a bit. But how you doing tonight, Shane? I'm gonna kick back, relax, have some fun, chill, relax. Relax is the big part in here. Lots of relax. It's the weekend. Time for fun. Hey, Tim, how you doing, brother? I think captions is automatically on with this. And I got my ticker at the bottom going. Because I am doing live readings. I am doing readings. So if someone wants a reading, I'm doing mini readings for $10, full readings for $15, and free one-card pulls. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Tim's coming in through YouTube. We got Shane coming in through Facebook. Just hanging out, having fun. Anybody wants a free one-card pull, let me know. I am offering free one-card pulls tonight, as well as mini readings for $10, and that's a 3-card pull for me, and a full reading, which is 7 cards for $15. This is a special I'm running all of April. Normally I do 10 for minis and 20 for fulls. I'm just giving a discount on full readings this month. You had to struggle today? Let's see if one card can tell me something about that. Well, let me see. Let me pull my cards and see what we can get going. No problem, Tim. Card that came up for you, Shane, is commitment. So is your struggle today around something with a commitment, whether to a partner, to a business, to a friend, something that you had made a commitment to, that there was just a struggle in and around that commitment? Or is it something you need to make a deeper commitment to? Or that you're struggling with a commitment with? This card can go either way. It can mean that you've got a commitment, or you need to make a commitment. It's always a funny one with this card, and especially on single card pools. Single card pools are a little hard because you don't have extra cards giving you more clarity on what's going on with them. Deep commitment, you're going to give up on something? Man, I would say this card's probably telling you not to give up on it. Then, man, I would stick with it. Especially if it has really a deep meaning, if it's something that's really special. Man, just really take your time, unless it's something that's abusive. Now, don't hang around an abusive situation. I do not condone that for anyone. Like, if it's an abusive situation, get out of there. Don't stay. At that point in time, that commitment to yourself's got to be deeper than that commitment to that other person. So, yeah. But if it's not abusive, it's just something you guys really need to work through. Something I said the other day to a couple that was getting into a relationship, and I told them, I said, one of the things you hear a lot of people say, communication is key, but it's just not communication. It's comprehension. It's understanding what the other person says. And so if you don't understand what the other person is saying, try to talk with them to get clarification on that, and just let them know, say, hey, I really want to make sure I understand what you're saying so you can be heard and I can, take in everything fully. That way I'm not misunderstanding or taking things wrong. And if you have someone that's got a problem with that, they're probably not ready for that level of a commitment in a relationship. But if you can find someone that's willing to open up to you with a relation, with that kind of level of discussion, then you can work through a lot. Hi, Jolene. How you doing? Here, I need to post this. Oh, that's just a link to the show. That's not what I wanted. This is the part I want. There we go. Paste. Aha! Look, I'm doing stuff. I guess I should bring up my PayPal and my Cash App so I know if anyone's paying for readings. That would probably help. There we go. So what are you up to tonight, Jolene? Just hanging out at the house? Hanging out with the grandbaby? You just got home? Nice. Yeah, I keep forgetting how late it is. I don't know. It's just, I have a weird sense of time. You had to get your kisses. Nice. But yeah, if anybody wants a reading, let me know. Like I said, I'm doing mini readings for $10, full readings for $15, and free single card pools. Yeah, I got a single card pool for you, Jolene. Let's see what we got. Your card is home, and that's where you just got. So, I know your home it's a big thing for your home to be a sanctuary and your home to be that place of comfort for you. Especially even more so now with the kids getting older and everything going on and grandbabies coming in, and you're really ready to just you've been building this for a while, but now you're just really getting into that part where you're really turning that house into a real full-blown home. You're settling in. You're there for the long run. You know what that's going to be. You got that safety. You got that sanctuary. This card's just a good card for security. Just let you know that you've got that nice safety going on, and it's just a good, solid, peaceful place. So you've really got that going, and I know that's something that you've been working on for a while, and I think that's a really important thing for you right now, and even to still continue working in on building that home life, building that place into a sanctuary, a place that's a place for you and your family to, get together and be at peace and harmony with one another and just hang out and chill. And those things, I think, are starting to fall together for you. And that some of that turmoil and chaos that was in the house is died down with recent stuff going on. Yeah, but you even don't mind that because there's a baby in the house again. Don't tell me that bothers you. Yeah, see, I know. You're happy there's a baby in the house again. And it's not yours. Yeah, but all babies are going to cry at some point in time. That's just a fact of a baby. So even the happiest of babies is going to cry at some point. So, but I know that grandchild's bringing you way more joy than anything. So, and that's a big part of that home life. See, you're getting that home that you want. It's all falling into place for you. You're finding that peace, you're finding that solitude, you're finding that sanctuary. And I don't think you'd be happy with that baby anywhere else but in that house. No problems. I'll be around. I'm probably going to go live till probably right around midnight, Julene. And then after that, if you're still up, you hit me up. I'll be around. If not, I'll be there for a while. Yeah, stay here forever. She can never move. She can never leave that house ever. That's where she's got to like grow old in that home. Okay. I was going to say, while I'm live, I just prefer not to get messages because sometimes it will make noise through the computer and stuff, and you just get the dinging and stuff. I need to figure out how to turn that off on the computer. There's got to be a way. But I'll be around all day tomorrow too, so. So what's going on? Who all else is out there? Talk to me, people. It's a Friday night. Do you know where your children are at? Just remembering that Gen X thing. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are at? Apparently, Light says no. No, I don't know where my kids are at. Shit, where'd they go? Did you all just see that shit just dim and then come back up? It's been doing this with me the last few days. It actually was responding to Tiffany and me the other night when we was talking to it. Like, it was responding to questions. Checked out the light. The ballast seems to be fine. Hopefully not getting pregnant again. Jolene, did you seriously see my light just dim and then come back brighter and then like do that again? I want to know if I'm crazy or not because it's been doing this for like a couple of days and like me and Tiff was trying to debunk it the other day and like I can't figure out what's causing it other than just like because no other lights. Like I've got 2 lights here. I've got all my monitors. It's not like it's a power surge because none of these things are changing or fluctuating with anything. It is only this light above and all the bulbs are fine. There's no humming. There's no buzzing. There's no crazy shit going on. I know this thing was like responding to questions and shit the other night. It was fucking crazy. I don't know. And I have like no lighting control. This isn't any special lighting control. This is like, it's a fluorescent overhead lighting, and I don't know if maybe it's that something doing with it in the camera, the way those work, and maybe that's what's causing it. If that's true, please someone let me know. But like, I swear to God, the other night, Tiff was asking it questions, and it was responding in queue to questions, like on the dot, on the T. It was freaky, crazy, weird, and it wasn't like it was doing it in like any pattern. It was totally, completely random how it was doing it. In there, it's getting brighter. I don't get it. I don't. Is it when I'm moving? Well, see, it might be that for tonight. Me moving around. But the other night with Tiffany, I wasn't even moving. I was sitting back, not even moving. And this was on my phone, and it was doing it. And the phone was in the same position. I wasn't touching it. I wasn't moving. I was sitting in the same spot, like not changing at all. And it was doing it. This might be a setting on this camera tonight. Because I think it's when I pull my hand up. See, it's auto adjusting for light correctness when I pull my hand up. It's white balance because look how pasty pale my ass is. I need some sunlight. So this is what happens when you don't go out in the sun for like ever. No, I think tonight it's the autofocus, because if you look when I'm moving my arms and stuff up, I think it's the autofocus on this camera. But the other night, it was on my phone and it was doing all this weird shit, and I was sitting back like this the whole time, not moving, like not doing anything, and it was like getting brighter and dimmer and brighter and dimmer. But tonight I think it's the autofocus, because it's like, see, bring my hand up, bring it down, bring it up. See, it's an autofocus thing that it's doing. So that's the camera tonight. But the other one the other night was weird. Because like I said, Tiff was asking questions and the light was like getting bright and dim on command. And I wasn't moving. I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting perfectly still. She recorded it. I need to get that video off of her and look at. See if it actually shows up in the video and stuff. Because she said she was seeing it on her end and she recorded it, and it was all weird. I'm hungry. And I'm snacking on something that gives like no nutritional value whatsoever. Actual cotton candy. Just pure sugar. I know it's horrible. Don't judge. Hello, Evelyn. How are you doing tonight? I was at the store and it was $1, and I'm like, oh, that looks tasty. Yes, Evelyn, I'll pull a card for you. Give me just a moment. I'm doing great tonight. Having fun, being silly. Debunking weird things about my camera. Hey, Dave. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm getting ready to pull a card for Evelyn, and then I'll pull a card for you, man. No problem. Oh, Evelyn, your card. Your card is justice. There is justice coming in some matter that you're dealing with. This doesn't necessarily mean a legal matter. This could be a closing to something in a just manner. This could be justice coming in the form of some kind of energetic karma justice coming into behalf, taking care of some things for you, bringing about some justice and some things that you've been dealing with. Maybe with specifically a relationship where someone's not treated you as well. Let me know how this card fits in for you. But yes, Evelyn, your card is justice. Justice is very important, that we bring things to justice. We do the right things, and that the right things are being taken care of. And we feel that, when we're trying to bring closure to things, that's done in a just manner. And I kind of get that feeling with that card, Evelyn, that, you're going through some kind of closure, and it's going to be handled in a just and correct manner. Right. The justice that you deserve is coming to pass. That could be being noticed, being given proper recognition, being recognized for your hard work, for, going that extra mile, and just people taking care of things in the way they need to be taking care of things. Dave, the card that pulled up for you is truth. You need to be seeking a hard truth and listening to some truth that's out there right now. There's something that you're searching for, and you need to find that truth in that matter and stop listening to just everybody else and really seek that truth. You're going to know the truth when it comes up, because it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. You're going to know it the minute you hear it. The stuff that seems like the truth, but just doesn't really fit right, just doesn't vibe right, it just doesn't connect right. But when you hear that real hardcore truth, it's just going to sit, it's going to resonate, it's going to hit you where you need it. But there's something very specifically you're trying to get to the root of, and you're trying to find out what the truth of that matter is. And when you get to it, you're going to know it immediately, because it's going to resonate. You're going to know that you know without really knowing how you know. But you're going to know that's the truth. Evelyn, I really hope that change is coming for you. There's justice on the horizon for you. It is right there. All you need to do is keep persevering and pushing forward. That's really what you're looking for, Dave, is seeking that truth, man. I'm glad that's what you're looking for, dude. And dive into it. You're going to know it. It's going to be that aha moment. It's going to be something that you know. And if it's like one of those esoteric truths where you're looking into some deep things, or if it's just, like if it's something that you're trying to study and research and dive into, you're going to know it's the truth when you read it, because it's going to just resonate with you, and it's going to feel like you've always known that. No problem, Evelyn. Just keep persevering. Just hold in there. Keep going forward. Dave, what is the area that you're looking for the truth in, if you don't mind? Are you looking for more of those esoteric truths and seeking those things along that nature? Is it another kind of truth that you're seeking and searching for? There's all kinds of truths that you can seek for. And get crazy. Man, on staying focused and not getting distracted, always bring it down to the same things I tell everyone is mindfulness and meditation. Those things help focus your mind and help focus and bring you some clarity. And I know that it's some, I was kind of getting the feeling it was with someone, but I wasn't really sure. But Um, man, just really focus on your meditation, focus in on your mindfulness, focus on your breath work and breathing. Those are really good things that help bring that clarity and focus to the mind. A lot of people think, oh, well, that's ridiculous, but it really works. Really works. You just have to make a commitment to it. Doesn't have to be a big commitment. Start off with 5 minutes a day. Do that for a week. After that, add another 5 minutes to 10 minutes a day. Work yourself up to a 20-minute a day meditation in your morning or in your, I would try to get it in early in your day. That way you can have that to help kind of get you that clarity and that focus for your day ahead. When you're sitting there drinking your morning coffee, something along those lines, you don't have to be sitting there in a lotus position and, holding your fingers in certain positions and saying chants to be meditating. You can sit there with your coffee while you're drinking your coffee and be going through a morning meditation while you're doing that. And you can just work that morning meditation into part of your everyday process. With your mindfulness, do things like focus on your breathing, be aware of your thoughts, learn how to take control of your thoughts when intrusive thoughts start to come into your head that you don't want. Learn how to take control of those and move those out of your head. Dr. Joe Dispenza does some great stuff on how to control your thoughts and how to set your mind so that it will be geared for you to work in your best interest for that day. Just look up some of Dr. Joe Dispenza's stuff on YouTube. If you have Gaia.com, he's got a bunch of stuff on there. He's got this whole series on there called Rewired. I think he does his Rewired stuff on YouTube as well. But that's all in how to change the thought patterns and stuff in your mind. And how to rewire how your brain works by controlling your daily thought systems and, going through different mind exercises and stuff. Joe Dispenza's got some seriously good stuff out there. It's going to take some work, but if you really want to do it and work on getting that clarity and getting that focus and bringing everything in, there's techniques and stuff out there you can do to help with that. Anybody have any more questions? I normally do not eat on camera, like, ever. This is like super rare. Like, even when I used to do like Twitch streams, I do like 8-hour streams and wouldn't eat. Like, if I was going to take a snack, like a bite of a snack, I would actually like shut my camera off, do like a be right back, and I'd eat a little snack, and then I'd come back on. I don't know why. But yeah, Dave, I would highly suggest that, looking up Joe Dispenza to help with some of your maintaining your focus, controlling your thought patterns, and helping get through some of that stuff that way. I mean, cotton candy, if anyone wants to know. Guided meditations? Not particularly right off the bat. I usually just look up and go through until I find something that just kind of hits the right vibe for me. I've had some people asking me to do guided meditations. I've thought about doing it. I just haven't gotten into it. Joe, Joe Dispenza, Dispenza, I believe. But for guided meditations, honestly, what I do is I'll go through and I'll listen to a little bit of the meditation before I start doing it and just see how, like, I check the person's voice because that's a big thing for me on a guided meditation. If that person's voice just doesn't sit right with me, it's going to bug me the whole guided meditation. I'm not going to be able to drop into the meditation. So that's a big thing. I'll double check that and make sure I spelled it right, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. Joe Dispenza's got some guided meditations too, Julian. I haven't actually done any of Joe's guided meditations, but I mean, I would be surprised if they weren't good. Like, Joe's got some really good content. Like, the man knows what he's talking about. And who knows, maybe I'll start doing guided meditations here in time. It's something that's been discussed. I've thought about it. It's something I've considered. It's just a matter of writing them out and and recording them and doing them and just putting them all together. I've done a couple of guided meditations on helping to find some of my like spirit guides and stuff a couple of times. I've done some just for, clarity on issues and focusing for thought. I've done some guided meditations for healing. I've done a handful of different guided meditations over the years. So but it's always been like random. Like, it's never the same person that I do guided meditations with. It's like I look for a guided meditation for something specific, and I just kind of look around until I feel one that feels right. And when it feels right, that's the one I go with. I've done some guided meditations for healing when I was recovering from surgery, specifically for like soft tissue damage and stuff. Okay, a big thing to focus on is whatever you're doing 20 minutes before you go to bed is what your mind is going to latch onto. So if your mind is busy thinking on things 20 minutes before, your mind's going to stay latched onto that while you're trying to sleep. But if you can get your mind into a really calm, a really meditative state 20 minutes before you're going to bed, you're going to sleep like a baby. Granted that you don't have other health issues. That's just to help calm the mind. There can be other issues that will interfere with that even that level of meditation and stuff and focusing on won't help. It will help. It might not make it perfect. It might not be a cure-all. Yes, see, sleep apnea, you need to have, a CPAP machine or something like that you're using to help with that, or you're going to end up struggling with sleep. There's your problem. No matter what you do until you get that treated, you're going to have you're going to have trouble sleeping. Your body is not getting into a restful, peaceful sleep cycle. So until that's treated, you're going to have trouble sleeping. And that's a medical condition that you need to bring up with your doctor and be like, hey, I really feel like I have sleep apnea. I need to get this addressed. I need to look at getting a sleep study. Just tell them, say, I'm not getting a good night's sleep. I'm miserable, because I'm always exhausted. That it's a struggle, when it gets like that, it becomes a struggle to do anything. When you're not getting a good night's rest, no matter what you do, no matter how well you eat, how well you take care of yourself, if you are not getting a good night's rest, you're going to feel bad. You could eat the healthiest meals, you could exercise all you want, you do everything by the book. Right. Heather's right on that. I would definitely see about getting in and getting that treated. I'm sure, old granddaddy will help you out. A nice OG is always good for heading off to bed. I feel like I'm back doing my other show I used to do, Cannabis Times Radio Magazine. I know, and a lot of people don't want to do it because of the implications of having to get a CPAP machine and go through all that, or just everything that can possibly come out of doing a sleep study and stuff. It's just, I know how it is. Trust me, I should probably go get one done, to be honest, but I haven't. My doctors haven't even brought it up. I've talked to him about some stuff, but I need to get back to going to one of my old doctors who was really good about that stuff. It's just he's like almost an hour drive away. All right, I'm done with my snacks for the rest of the show, I swear, guys. I'm not going to eat anything more the rest of the show. It doesn't necessarily mean you're old. I know young people who have sleep apnea. I know people of all ages and stuff that have sleep apnea. It's not necessarily an age thing. And hey, Pam and Jolene, I will say this because I said this the other night in my live with Tiffany. Anything you say after the words I am is a spell you're casting on yourself. So if you say negative things after you say I am, you're casting a curse on yourself. If you say positive things, you're casting blessings upon yourself. That is why they call it spell work, and they call it spelling. Be very mindful of what you say after the words I am. That is something I personally take very mindful is making sure I'm very aware of what comes after those words. How you doing tonight, Pam? You got anything you want to talk about tonight, Pam? I'm good. I'm getting a little tired though. I shouldn't be. I slept most of the day. But I'm a little sleepy. Might be Sugar Crush from all the cotton candy I just ate. Probably. But other than that, I'm doing good. It's been a good night. One of my buddies came over. I hadn't seen him in a while. He just had a hernia surgery, and he's finally back up and out and about and around and stuff. And so he came over tonight, and we hung out for a little bit. Just went and picked up some groceries, done some errands today. Dad got back from a trip, so I went out and saw him for a little bit and came back home and hanging out. Yeah, like my rest today wasn't real good. I was up and down all day today. And it's just, I had some stuff on my mind. I'm like, I got some stuff I got to do later. But like, while I was laying down trying to sleep before I had to go do that stuff, my mind just would not shut off. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night, like, oh yeah, this stuff I got to go do like 9 hours from now. That's how my head works. But I really do need to get a good solid night's rest. I think today I just had too much stuff on my mind, and it just had me up and down, up and down, up and down, because every little bit I would toss or turn, I would wake up and I'd think, oh, hey, yeah, I got that. Oh, yeah, it's not time for that yet. And then I finally woke up for a little bit, and I was up for a while, and I, piddled around the house, done some things. And then came back and sat back down, and then finally ended up laying back down for a little while, and then just, couldn't get that solid sleep. It was like, seemed like I was up at least once or twice an hour, if not more, the whole time I tried to lay down. It's just like up and down, up and down, up and down. It really does. It might be some of that eclipse energy starting to build, because we got that coming up next week too. But one thing I do want to say is on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am going to be doing a live podcast episode with Mary Taliano, who is an end-of-life doula, and we are going to be discussing grief, healing, and support. And so we're going to be just really diving into the topic of grief that day, and it's going to be live, so the Q&A will be open. You'll be able to jump in and ask questions, and that's going to be through the Breaking Reality. Well, it'll be both places where you're watching this. Either place you're watching this tonight, you'll be able to watch that. So, But yeah. Anybody else interested in a card or a reading or anything? Oh yeah, that's really true. I mean, Tonight I am going to sleep like a baby all night long, peaceful and probably sucking on my thumb. No. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah, that same thing. It applies even right there when we're talking about our sleep patterns and stuff. Part of my situation, though, is I also know it's like partly my bed. My bed's like old and broken down and crappy, and I need to get a new one. And it hot spots with my fibro, so that causes me to toss and turn, which gets me to not having good night's rest because I can't get settled in good. It's a whole ordeal. But, things are in the works. Hopefully I'll be getting a new bed here before too god awful long. It's just one of those things, it's just starting to break down. I've had it for a while. So now's the time to be focusing on, saving up some funds to focus on replacing that too. Oh, the money's coming in to replace all the stuff that I need. It's all coming in. I'm going to get everything taken care of that I need. It's all there. It's already there. It's already waiting. But yeah, that's just the deal with, it's one of those things that some of the stuff's just at the point where time to replace it, Just got my stove replaced. I'm so stoked about that. Got an oven back. Didn't have one for a while. So happy about that. Being able to bake things and use the oven to make things I like to make that I couldn't do in just a toaster oven. And it's like, I'm taking on the role of a homeowner too. Like technically my father owns the property, but I pay for everything. I pay the mortgage, the rent, the insurance. But then I have things coming up like, the water heater broke and I had to pay to get the water heater taken care of. And then, there's just different things that go on that just you have to repair and take care of. But now, like my water heater's taken care of. Furnace was just all serviced just this past season, all taken care of, all upgraded, taken care of. There's a few problems with it. They got all fixed and everything, and it's, going good, So the roof was replaced in this place not too long ago. So like all those big ticket items in this place have really been dealt with. And like recently, so it's like, oh, okay, sweet. I went through those things already, so now they're setting me up for a future where I don't really have to deal with those things for, a little while. So I don't have, they're not like right there. But there are some renovations I want to make around here, and some things I want to do around here are going to be so cool when I get done. I had a car that I was convinced that by the time I was done, it was going to be a total, completely rebuilt, brand new car. It was just going to be totally, completely rebuilt over like 5 years. And that's how it goes sometimes, especially with like the market, like the car market right now has been stupidly crazy. I don't know if it's changed or not, but Dad was looking for an extra vehicle like 6, 7 months ago, and the prices on vehicles were stupidly insane. Dad's like, I don't know if I want to go into this level of debt for a vehicle. Like, no kidding. And that was a used vehicle. Exactly. And when you buy something used, you have no idea what you're getting and what level of maintenance you might be getting into. You might be getting into something even worse. Yep. Oh yeah, like my nephew bought a car. Supposed to be a really nice car, but it had been a car that someone had modified a lot and stuff, and it's got all kinds of problems. He has like that car's. I'm pretty sure it's almost been in the shop more than it's been on the road since he's had it. He bought the car and he had no idea the level of just screwed up it really was mechanically when it really got into it. Oh yeah, it's insane. It was a Honda. It was like one of those cars that people modify for racing, and someone had modified it for racing, and then when they sold it, took all the racing mods off and like tried to put it back to like factory specs. But like some of the stuff they had changed and stuff was so screwed up, and when they put things back, they didn't do it right, and just it's just been one it's just been one disaster over another with his vehicle, and it's like Dad's like, I'm pretty sure he's about done with it. I'm not sure there's much more that can be done. I'm like, whew. I mean, they've been all over the engine, the transmission, the powertrain. I don't know how much more they can really mess with. Hey Pam, why I got you here? I want to do something. Tell me if you can hear this when I do this. Did you hear that? Okay, apparently it's not playing through. I have this little thing that can play like sound clips through different streaming apps, but it won't do it through this one. So the little clip I was trying to play was Neo saying, I know Kung Fu. I need to figure out how to get that fixed. I don't think you can do this thing through StreamYard yet, though. That's what we're using, or I've been using. That's what I use when I go with Tiffany too. Nah, you would have heard this. It was an audible thing. It was an actual voice. But hello to everyone here that's watching. If you'd like a free one card pool, let me know. If you would like to get a mini reading, I'm doing mini readings for $10, and I am doing full readings for $15 tonight. Put that information out there for you guys. I think I'm going to make these Friday things a regular ordeal. So I'm going to start setting up events and stuff for these in advance and letting people know what I'm going to be doing on Friday nights. I think I'm going to start doing some giveaways and stuff on Friday nights too. I just wasn't prepared for it tonight. Like give away like some free readings, like a Lenormand reading or a rune reading, or just some of my different services so people can try out some of the stuff that I don't necessarily do on stream. Might even do something crazy like give away one of the tiers to the reading subscription now and then. Good night, Jolene. Have a good one. I am probably, honestly, Jolene, I think I'm going to wrap this up early tonight. For some reason, I just got hit just super tired here in this last 10 minutes, just super tired. I'm just like, maybe I'm going to wrap this up a little early. So I think I'm just going to see if anybody wants any card pulls. If not, if someone wants a free card or someone wants a mini reading or a full reading, let me know. But other than that, I think I might go ahead and wrap this up, call it a night, and go through my evening routine of winding down and relaxing and getting ready to go to bed myself. Try and get some rest, Pam. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. I am going to get some good sleep tonight. All right, folks. Been going for about an hour. I think I'm going to wrap it up tonight, and I will be back tomorrow at some point in time doing something. I know tomorrow morning I'm going to go hang out with the family, go hang out with Dad and do some stuff maybe. Going to go get some laundry done, do those adulting things. But yeah, hit me up. I'll be around tomorrow, guys. If you got any questions, let me know. Yeah, that person right there is a spam person. Well, we almost got out without one of them. We almost got out of the show without a spammer slipping in here. So, yeah. Everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. And, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Be blessed. Good night.